Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday! It is a somewhat chilly Saturday today. So I've got my nice warm blanket with me in case I get too cold. So how are you guys? How was your Thanksgiving? What was your favorite part of Thanksgiving? For me, it was getting to spend time with my family and just chilling at the house all day. So that's always a plus. Galaxy! Hello! Hello! Oh, we've got possibly an ad break? Ooh, homemade pumpkin pie. That is delicious. I absolutely love pumpkin pie. It is probably... Ooh. It is a toss-up as to whether it's my favorite pie or whether apple pie is my favorite pie. One or the other. Wonder which one it could be. You know what? We're going to call it a tie. We're going to call it a tie. Because I absolutely love both of those pies. And yeah, so what's your favorite pie? I'm going to take a quick sip of water. Right? Apple pie isn't all that bad. Apple pie is always good. Oh, I need to, while we're in the ad break, there we go. One thing that I forgot to do. I had everything else done. So we're gonna sit here for about 30 seconds waiting for this ad break to end. Ooh, I know, I can test. Yeah, you know what, we'll wait on that. That way nobody has to worry that they missed something. Alrighty, so in about 10 seconds. That cold water will definitely be painful on your teeth. Oh, I'm sorry, Galaxy. I like cold water better than even lukewarm water. I know, right? The ads just keep on coming. I don't know why. I think I set them for like once an hour. Bayo! Happy late Thanksgiving! How was your Thanksgiving? Did you and the family have a total blast? And you know what today is? Today is the day that the new Doctor Who episodes start to drop. Amen, Galaxy. We love Jesus and we love the Bible. It's been great and you go home tomorrow. I am adding that to my list. Let's see, where's my notes app? Notepad. All right. Bayo, safe trip home. There we go. So in honor of today being the day that the new Doctor Who episodes drop on Disney Plus, I'm going to test sound alerts because last time we had double, so I've been trying something new. I removed all of my sound alert sources. I deleted them. And so we're going to see if this... And then I re-added one source. So we're going to see if this fixes the issue.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
There we go! Yay! It worked! You use sensitive toothpaste and it's so expensive. Yeah, those kinds of specialized toothpaste can be super duper expensive. And for me personally, I use the baking soda toothpaste. So we'll see. It's been working pretty well for me. So what was your guys' favorite part of Thanksgiving? I was just saying, for me, it was getting to have a chill day at home with the family. And then I ran over and fed a couple of friends' cats. And other than that, it was just a chill day. Absolutely chill. Today, it's gonna be just relaxing after stream and making sure that I work on a crochet project because I've been kind of slacking on it and it needs to be done soon. But I think I'm nearly done. So we're gonna see how that goes. And then, of course, watching Doctor Who. Galaxy with the First! Look at that! And then yesterday was a day of running errands. And so we started off dropping my car off to get the oil changed. And then while that was getting done, yeah, it's a recent addition. It was one of those things I was like, you know what? I'm just going to add it. Lots of people have it. People have been saying, hey, you should add it. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. I will. And so I did. And then we ran over to Costco. And it was an interesting trip to Costco. Because we had just gotten to the checkout line. And all of a sudden, we're hearing, leave your baskets here. We're evacuating the building. Leave your baskets here. We're evacuating the building. Over and over and over. Turned out there was some kind of a propane leak or something. And so by the time we all evacuated and we're getting ready to head out to, we headed a little bit away from the building just because we weren't sure what was going on. A couple minutes later, like 4 police cars show up, and then a fire truck comes, and they're checking it out, and we were like, you know what? We're just gonna head home. We're gonna check on your car, and then we'll head home. So that's what we did. We grabbed me a little bit of breakfast, and then stopped back by the car place to get my car, and then after that, we headed home. About an hour later, after we had a bit of an early lunch, we decided, you know what, we're going to call Costco and try again. And so we called Costco and we're like, hey, are you open? Wanted to check and make sure that you were open. We were there earlier and, everything was going down then. So they're like, oh yeah, we'll be open by the time you get here. Okay, cool. And so we drove down, they were open. Turned out they had to close for like an hour. And so we were like, oh wow, we dodged a bullet there. We were like, yeah. Ooh, a cookies and cream donut? Man, that sounds amazing. Ah, got dust in my eye. Where's some sleep? There we go. Ah, much better. Much more better. Cookies and cream donuts sound absolutely amazing. I love the sound of that. And one of these days I need to try it. And let's see, what else was there yesterday? We went over to Walmart briefly. We had dinner with friends. And then, what else? Fed the cats. There we go. Other than that, it was pretty chill. And I am just realizing how badly I need a haircut. It has been way too long since I've had a haircut. And so now, this layer is not as long as this layer. And I'm like, that looks kind of weird. Your Walmart was packed last night. We thought that ours was going to be packed. But it wasn't. It was interesting. It was one of those ones where you could see some people, but I think a lot of them had gotten all of their stuff done earlier in the day. And so there weren't as many people there. So that made for a pretty good experience. So today, one of the families I was pet sitting for just texted me saying they got home, so I'm down one pet sitting gig. And then I still have one that'll last today, possibly tomorrow. So we'll have to see how that goes. So that'll be good. That'll be good. This one, the one that I have currently, is a lot closer to home. And so that'll be good. I like it when they're closer to home. So what do you guys have planned this weekend? I know Bayo's going to be heading home. What do you guys have planned? I'm going to be singing on the worship team tomorrow. Ooh, tons of sales on Xbox games, and your Xbox is all digital. Very cool. That is super cool. I have some digital games and some physical. I think for me, it depends on, well, I liked the digital because I could take it with me anywhere. I didn't have to remember the physical copy of the game, so I always enjoyed the idea of digital. But there's also something about having that physical copy. You know what I mean? There's just something about it. Hey, Dreamer, how's it going? How was your Thanksgiving? A lot of your games are 100 gigabytes? Oh yeah, some of mine easily. Easily. Oh man. Alright, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and jump into some prayer time. And then we will jump into our game for the day. I'm going to scooch this over so that way I can adjust there. Hello, Abaddon. How are you? I don't see a first-time chatter thing around you. So, I take it you've been here before? It was great. Had it with grandmother, who was a little confused. Oh, I'm going to add your grandmother to my list. Dreamer. It would help if I could... I did not. Grandma's health and confusion for Dreamer. There we go. All right. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Very sorry to hear that. I'm going to add that to my list. There we go. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that your hometown is gone and your home is gone. I'm very, very sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's rough. That's devastating. I'm very sorry to hear that. So I just added you to my prayer list. So we're going to go ahead and pray, and then we will jump into the game. Dear Lord, thank you for who you are. Thank you for your love and your mercy and your compassion, Lord. Thank you that you love us so much that you sent Jesus to die on the cross for our sins and rise again on the third day, defeating sin and death forever. Lord, I pray right now for Abaddon, who's going through unimaginably hard times, Lord, with their hometown destroyed and their house being gone, Lord. I pray that you give Abaddon peace, that you help Abaddon find a new place to live, Lord. I pray for Dreamer and his grandma, Lord. I pray for the confusion that his grandma's experiencing, that you just help her remember, help her to be healthy and strong, Lord. I pray for Bayo, that you give him and his family a safe trip. And I pray for Phelan and his headaches, that you be with that, remove those headaches. And same for STL, Lord, those headaches and toothaches, Lord, that they be gone in your name, Lord. I pray for Soul and her dad's relationship to be restored. I pray for his health, Lord. I thank you for all of the good news surrounding that the cancer is stage 1. I pray that the treatment and the surgery work, that they're able to get it all, Lord. And I pray for Kishu and Spark in their pregnancies, Lord, that you just be with them, give them the energy and the spoons that they need to be able to get everything done that they want to get done, Lord. I pray for Zyro, that you bring that job that he wants to, if that be your will, that you give him that job. Lord, I pray for Dusty and his unspoken, and also the knee pain. Look at the knee pain that I think he said was getting better, but Lord, I ask that you just be with him, Lord. And I pray for Lady Foes and Adaphos and all of their unspokens, Lord. I ask that you just be with them. I pray for Star Fox to continue to be able to understand your word, Lord. I ask that you just give him wisdom and understanding. I pray over the DLC that all of the bugs and the tech issues that have been resolved continue to stay resolved, that we grow according to your will, Lord, and that we just are able to reach so many people for you, Lord. And I pray that the introverts of the world, that during this holiday season, as they're spending a lot of time with their families, Lord, that those family members are understanding when they need that introvert time. I thank you that John is feeling much better, and I pray for continued health for him. And in your name I pray. Amen. Look in my general. Okay. Oh, wow. That's been going for 2 days? Wow. Very, very sorry to hear that. Wow. That's rough. I'll definitely be praying for Ireland. Definitely. I am going to go ahead and launch the game. So let us see. Alright. And then I need... Come on. There we go. If you could try to keep it as family friendly as possible, that would be great. But I definitely want to make it where you're able to get off your chest what you need to get off your chest. Alright, if you can do your best to keep it family friendly, then by all means. Okay. So, now we need... Let's see. Northern Grand Surrey, Turquoise Lane. Where are we? Ah, we're nowhere near where we need to be. The dude that stabbed. Oh. Gotcha. That's why the riot broke out. Okay. Gotcha. I am so sorry that all of that happened. And I am definitely praying for the families and the kids as well. Yeah. That's rough. I hope and pray that the riots end and that there be justice for the family. Exactly. Alright, let's see. Where are we? Okay, we're almost there. Okay. We're trying to find our way over to a party. Well, I will say we don't always have that kind of stuff happening here. I know it doesn't happen often across the pond, but it's not like it's a daily thing here, you know what I mean? It doesn't happen as often as... Yeah, this is the first in a decade. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so I do need to go down to that church. I know, right? How's it going, Soul? We're a bit late for Halloween there, Sherlock. Oh, I think I know where I need to go. I remember being totally confused on the way this worked last time, too.
Welcome, sir.
Hello, we're here! We made it! And now for the not-so-family-friendly segment of this. Ah, okay. Here we go.
My goodness, Sherlock. They made a blood fountain.
No, John, it's definitely not blood, just wine. Go is it a guess?
Okay.
Well, I heard the finale will be splendid.
So now we've found the party. Let's see if we can find our way. Oh! The door's opened for me! Hello! You're not gonna open for me? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of there before it gets a little too creepy for my taste. Yeah, this would have been perfect if I managed to get to this part during Spooktober. Ah, here we go. Oh, yep. Now for the not so family friendly part of the stream.
I wasn't sure you'd come.
Werner, I see you are not yourself.
The more time you spend here in Cordona, the
Somehow
more
it
I feel
seems
it's my
even
duty to bring
creepier
you
that
into our world.
they're wearing
and
this
show
mask
you
with the
all
mouth
we
and the
have to
mouth
offer.
isn't moving.
And what is on offer today?
Pleasure, indulgence, relief, and relaxation. You've earned some time for yourself.
Okay, I
have
see
you not?
some mouth movement, but
No
you know,
need
it's
to say I'm
weird and
capable
not
of
seeing it look natural, you know what I
Nonsense.
mean?
I refuse to believe there is anyone permitted to know Sherlock Holmes.
You may be right.
Then free yourself from inhibition and expectation.
How was your
Night is
Thanksgiving,
young,
Soul?
And so are the guests. You should try to enjoy both. It's not healthy for handsome men to spend every night alone, and certainly not in a house filled with such melancholic memories.
I must admit, my travels have proven more taxing than expected. I'm less confident in my life and myself. Time of relaxation seems a distant dream.
So can I tempt you with a physical
Oh,
aid
so
to
because
your
of
moral
everything going
consolations?
on there.
There's wine, of course.
Right,
Something
living
to smoke,
definition of decadence,
perhaps an
right on the
artificial paradise.
screen. I know,
Yes,
right?
Something more spiritual. A potentiator to sharpen the mind.
I just want to finish this
7%
game.
solution of, well, that'd be telling.
But I get
But
the
you
feeling
must
that we're
try
going to
it.
be spending a lot of time. We'll go
My
with that.
mind is my most valuable asset, and a finely tuned instrument I will not risk impeding its function.
There
My
we go.
ultimate
Go
duty is to
Sherlock. Go
provide the
Sherlock.
world
Go.
with
Go
truth,
Sherlock.
and I
Go
do that
Sherlock.
perfectly
Go.
well as is.
Beauty? You've never cared about that before.
Oh,
Of course I
really?
do. Exposing a lie, revealing a fact, that is a moral responsibility.
Uh-huh.
That's not morality. Morals are what happens afterwards when truth collides with consequence. Do you ever follow up on cases
don't
you
know
solved?
about that.
Do you ever see what happened next? Visit the victims? Ensure justice is served in the courts? And how do you choose where to direct your attention? Are there not deserving causes to which your brilliance could be applied but isn't?
You ascribe me more power than I possess. I have a narrow skill set and work within that mandate. What occurs afterward is irrelevant.
With every action or inaction, you place a
Interesting.
finger on the scales of morality. Many in the city would see you as abdicating your responsibility.
I haven't.
Not
He's like,
me,
"But-
of
but-
course. Morality is subjective, just like truth. There is little to be gained from indulging in it, and far better things to indulge in. Now I must insist on easing any burdens
Right?
I've
Why
placed
not
upon your
overindulge your
shoulders.
mind on the finer
Show
things
yourself
in
a
life?
kindness,
You do know
and
I only
try this
indulge in
rather
one thing to
delectable
stop my mind from
concoction.
growing dull, right?
I am perfectly capable of coping with myself without medical assistance.
And I shall press
Exactly.
you on it no further. But please do not refuse my gift. Take it with you as a souvenir of this special night.
Souvenir.
It's like
of what
let's
exactly?
not.
But all right, if only to.
I'm
put
proud
me
of
out bed.
Sherlock for just
And
saying
now,
no.
Our evening begins in earnest.
How many of you guys went through the DARE
I
program
just remembered.
in
I'm
school?
sorry, Sherlock. My mind's delightfully impaired.
I
Please take this key.
did.
It opens the altar room, past the library.
Pardon? Altar room. What now, Werner?
Go quickly and find our Fabio. Only you can
Exactly,
make him
and
talk.
getting 10-foot pole to
I'll
place
join
between.
you in a minute.
Alright, let's take a look at our case book. So I could talk to someone named Fabio. I wonder if this Fabio is going to have long blonde hair. Right? Dare was fun. Like, I learned a lot. Like, there was... Like, while it wasn't necessarily always my favorite thing, I did overall learn a lot from it. I I wonder if this is the altar room back here? Okay. I think our friend that we were supposed to talk to is dead. Yup. Our friend that we were
My
supposed to
God.
talk to is dead.
Was he here this whole time?
Could that have been why Werner wanted us
Blunt-force
to
trauma
go?
may have suffered an internal hemorrhage.
I don't
This
know.
worm-like sigil has been drawn with his own blood.
Got there safely, less draining than New Year's tends to be. You managed to chill with the cousin's kids watching Disney movies for most of the day. That's awesome! Got mistaken for one of them by a new guest, much to your amusement. Oh my goodness.
This golden handle has a blood
What
stain
was your
on it.
favorite Disney movie that you and the kids got to watch?
The dagger is heavy and sharp, but lacks balance. The wound is deep. A precise strike reached the heart. This crude tattoo partially covers a slave branding.
Alright, 5 out of 6. Oh,
The victim has clenched the fabric so firmly in his fist that it's nigh impossible to remove it.
interesting.
He died right here.
Of course he did. And why did he pick up the weapon?
Werner, care to explain what is going on?
Yes, please
Nights like these,
explain.
it's not unusual for some
You
attendees to get a
told
little
me
exuberant.
to go talk to
It's
this
part of
guy,
the
and now
appeal.
he's dead.
Unfortunately, it appears things have gotten out of hand. Yes, some are more prone to bend the rules of morality.
And why is he
That's
not
murder.
shocked?
I doubt there's anything left to bend.
Why is
did
this
you
guy
not tell
not
me
shocked?
immediately? We were chatting about trivial matters for some time.
If I'm completely honest, Sherlock, I've consumed a rather potent cocktail of substances. My attention slips and drifts. But I'm
Oh,
glad I thought to call for you.
really?
You sent me a disguise.
Oh dear, did I? Well, since I found the body, Mr. Manchios
Oh.
has agreed that you can investigate the matter. I promise my mind will behave itself going forward.
All right.
You can't make
Pull
those
yourself together,
promises
Werner.
when you've had a, as you put it, potent cocktail. Right, glad for your input. Now get to the other side of the pole.
How did you discover the body? In between guzzles of alcohol?
I was set to perform in a fecundity rite with Fabio and came to inquire further.
Uh-huh.
There was a staged ritual where he was to play the principle of life.
And the rehearsal was unsuccessful?
Huh, who knows? I found him alone on the altar, his blood dripping to the floor.
And then?
Then I called
see.
Mr. Manchios. He was panicking, so I told him about you. We left the room and locked the door. Then we were
Filling time?
waiting for you was stressful. We indulged in some simple comforts. Overindulged, perhaps.
You stay on the other side of that
Were
pole.
you well acquainted with Fabio, the victim?
Everyone knew Fabio, or wanted to. His beauty was the talk of the island.
Okay,
Too
he lives up
handsome
to his
go
name.
Unnoticed.
He lives up
He
to
was
his name.
magnetic.
Everybody wants to be
Fat
Fabio.
Wallets fought for the privilege of having him. He offered the pleasures of performance and more.
Was the room
When you
open?
discovered the body, was the door open?
No, it was locked. Oh, that reminds me. It's a minor detail, but the first time I came to speak to Fabio, I left
A
without
minor
entering,
detail.
having been unable to open the door.
You didn't have the key.
No, I had it.
That's
Don't
a
look at me
minor
like that.
detail to
I was
you?
mostly sober. I suspect there was a key in the other side of the door, blocking the lock.
That detail may very well be major, Werner.
Oh,
well
thank
done.
you, Sherlock.
So you
Thank
returned
you.
later,
You're saying
only to
exactly what
find the
I'm
lock
thinking
was
because
not
I'm like, that's not
Correct.
a minor detail.
After an hour had passed, I tried again and was able to unlock the door. That's when I discovered poor, handsome Fabio.
Right? This guy needs help. This guy needs
Mr.
help.
Manchios is the owner of the
And
manor,
he needs
yes?
to stay on
And
the other
host
side of that
Cool
10-foot
Donut's
pole.
most memorable parties. He promises even the ugliest guest a partner for the night.
He needs to get to
And
the
for
nearest
ones with
AA
more
meeting.
unconventional tastes, Mr. Manchios provides other services.
What a caring person.
You cannot begin to imagine.
Aw, that's so cool, Soul. One of the kids is a big fan of Tangled, and surprisingly, her brother ended up singing along to it. That's great. Aww. I bet that was such a fun time. Did that allow you to get some introvert time in as well? Just kind of sitting there chilling, watching a movie?
What about the fertility ritual? There was something about Fabio being a principle of life.
Fabio was supposed to
John in the
portray
background
beauty of
with
life's
his
origin. Flowers, oil.
He does need
Not
much
this
more than an
travesty that
AA
seems
meeting.
straight
He
out the
needs some,
Inquisition.
So this
like,
ritual is not
psychiatric
the
help.
fertility rite. What was it meant to look like?
Oh, good,
It begins
Soul.
with a
I'm
woman
glad that
lying
was able to
naked in a
refill
flower
your
bed on the altar. She
introvert
represents God,
battery.
the earth. As I cover her in oils, we
How's your
chant
dad
for the
doing?
principle. As our calls reach a climax, Fabio enters and copulates with her. After he finishes, I stab her with a dagger. That part's just pretend, of course.
But the intercourse is not?
I did not expect you to be such a prude. Are you a virgin?
Why
It is
are
nothing to
we
be ashamed
asking
of,
this
but it
question?
would explain the color of your cheeks.
Why are
The
we asking
fertility
this
rite marks
question?
the start of our festivities. The principle of life
That makes
is
no
beautiful,
sense.
intimate, essential.
Why
It
are
must
we
not be stopped.
prying into that
It
aspect
appears
of
that
his
someone
life?
did stop it. What about the naked woman? Can you tell me anything about her?
Oh yes, Matista. She's one of Fabio's compatriots and a performer too. I haven't seen her today, actually.
And the police know absolutely
The police
nothing.
remain unaware of this tragic event?
Some of them may be hiding behind their masks. They conceal many things. But we didn't want the authorities to create more problems.
Oh,
Besides, after a few
really?
cocktails, their incompetence will have soared to new heights.
How do you know I even want the case?
I promised you relaxation. If there's
Oh,
one
I
thing
hope
I know
not.
about you, Sherlock, it's that nothing soothes you more than a good mystery.
Because, first off, there are so many things wrong with how this was handled. The quote-unquote minor detail of the door being unlocked, coming in, finding the body. And I'm like, okay, that would have been enough for me to be like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, and be on the phone going, let's call the police, right? I don't want that kind of relaxation either. Nope. Let's see if there's anything else around here to see.
This
Aha.
elaborate box must be for the ritual dagger. The herbs here are Salvia divinorum. They have a slight hallucinogenic effect to emphasize the ceremony. This oil has a slight aroma of flowers and olive. The ointment smells mouse-like. I presume
Mouse-like?
it is an aphrodisiac
What?
prepared from a Spanish fly.
That's weird. Uh-huh. Yep.
The
That's
sign reminds
exactly
me of
who
the
it is.
astrological symbol for Mars.
Okay, so we've got some cigars.
Enough cigars to burn down the entire mansion.
I would agree with you there.
An open wound spoiled the carpet.
So, was he...
Why
he
don't people
killed
tidy up
where?
after themselves?
There. Looks like it possibly says...
Blood.
Ah.
A sturdy bottle met a not-so-sturdy human. It didn't break only because it was unopened.
I know, right? I was not expecting this first thing in the morning either. I'm glad your dad's doing okay. I was not expecting this in the slightest. Like, part of me wants to finish this game. The other part of me is like, maybe I shouldn't. Okay, so we've got a missing coat.
Identical to the
and a
robes
wet
the guests are wearing.
handprint. This must have been his dressing room, our poor victims.
This is a different ritual.
Alright, we're not even gonna read that because I get the feeling that's gonna be...
How can anyone accept such behavior?
Right? I completely
A
agree.
useful tool for a disguise arsenal.
This is true, I could if it gets to be too much. I just tend to be a bit of a completionist, and so I'm like, I kind of, like,
Handcrafted and
part of me
luxurious
wants to
cufflinks.
finish this
There's
because I
also a
want to
note.
figure out
For my
what
Fabio,
happened to his mom.
Manchos.
Yeah. That makes sense. It's been raining? I need to go check out my window and see if it's made it to my side of town. Oh, look at that, it did! It did make it over to my side of town. Maybe that's why I was able to sleep so soundly. But actually, I do remember having some kind of a weird dream. Been raining quite a bit on your side? Yeah. I think it may have gone from my side over to your side, or vice versa. Ooh, another key.
The key is similar to the one that Vogel gave me.
Right? How can anyone accept such behavior? There may or may not be a group of people who delude themselves into thinking they're cat monsters in your era. You have no room to talk.
The capital F on the key fob might refer to Fabio.
Or it could refer to room F? Perhaps?
Would you recognize me in one of these? I suppose not.
No, John. No, John, I wouldn't. What in the world? Oh, it's the backside.
This one looks like a twisted symbol of Venus, drawn in a hurry.
Interesting. Okay, so what's over here? Okay, so I think we have all the clues we can get. Let's take a look in our casebook. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get information for John's story. Okay, so we got all that. Alright, to the Mind Palace. Alright. There's that. He was killed during an occult ritual. Right? Alright, so that's all that. I want to find out the ending of A Mother's Love, is what I want to do.
You've got a lot to do, Sherlock.
Yeah, probably thanks to you, Werner. I would not be at all surprised.
Do you know what was here before Manchiosa's family bought it?
Ooh. Okay.
Do you know what was here before man?
There we go.
That's what I like about this party. Bring me more dirt, Sherry. One more piece, and I can expose these base hedonists.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right, John. I wish we had enough to solve this mystery already. So that I could go on to the one that I'm more interested in. This is definitely not my kind of party.
One of these books must open a secret passage. I know it.
This is not my kind of party and I want to leave, please.
These medieval botany and chemistry books look even more satanic than the occult ones. Romantic poetry and prose. Someone's in touch with their feelings.
I wish we could just go
Codex
back to the one
Orcus.
about his mom and
Why
figure
does this
all that
occult book
out.
sound like a flower?
Is there anything else that we need to find? I really don't think so. We've got Mars and Venus.
These crime scenes always outdo my imagination.
Yeah, mine too. Hey, Phelan! How you doing? There we go. Thank you for the clue game. How's your headache
A person
been?
leaned against the doorframe. They left a smudged trail of blood.
Right, Dreamer? That is so true. Alright, more.
The wounded person was here,
All the
a
more
bloody
blood.
handprint on an armchair. There appear to be no further traces leading to the altar.
Okay. Casebook. So nothing there.
You've got a lot to do, Sherlock.
Doing okay-ish. Had a rough day at your dad's and your headaches are still there, but they come and go in waves. Glad to finally catch my streams again. I'm so glad you're here. I'm sorry that your day at your dad's was rough. Is there anything that we can do to help? Or maybe he was back here? Getting ready for the show? I don't know. Aw, thank you! I'm glad it's helping. What do you have planned for the day? Son of Light! How you doing? John, what are you doing swimming? Alright, we're gonna get out of here. You know what? Let's see. Let's take a look at my cases. Let's go solve the mystery of the stolen violin. We're gonna go... We're gonna solve that instead. Or... yeah, let's go do that around St. Clement's Cathedral. We're gonna go ahead and see if they'll let us leave this party from you-know-where. So you're gonna have to buy... right? That's more than enough of that. I agree, Soul. Gonna have to buy some printer ink and making some homemade chicken noodle soup. I love chicken noodle soup. It is a little bit cold. Right? I imagine living inside Sherlock's head wouldn't exactly be luxurious. No, it's all good. It's all good. The M and the N are right next to each other, so... let's go with his suit, no jacket, and we're gonna respect the coif. There we go. Alright, where do we need to go? Scalito around St. Clement's Cathedral. That's Legacy Theater. I think before. Ooh, lots of leftovers. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is before working for Scotland Yard. We're gonna just solve this mystery of the, we're gonna solve this mystery of the missing violins instead.
Elephant adopted!
Because I really don't want to... oh, I'm going the wrong way.
Again, the killer elephant
I don't
Goliath
want to
has
solve
been
this
adopted
occult
by
mystery. I don't wanna. So we'll just go with the little more friendly one.
Extra, extra! A very British scandal.
Right? Your new friend is a nice one to have. Traditional values, hints of family loyalty. You know he's a patriot. Sherry. Sherry, stop using that. Oh my gosh, right? Oh, and Siri. When I said Sherry, Siri thought I said theory. Or I thought I said Siri. Oh. Sherry, Siri, same thing, right? Yeah, it's definitely an adventure game. So we've got Baskerville Street. Where's... ah, there it is, St. Clement's Cathedral. Look at that, we're right there. Anthony Jones. Please visit me on Professor's Road north of Adler Street. You're currently being watched by children because you're wearing a Stitch hat with movable ears. I love it! Ohana means family, and family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten. Alright, casebook. Let's go ahead and pin that. If Stitch becomes a rapper, interesting. Professor's Road north of Adler. So where's Professor's Road in Scalito? Professor's Road. Okay, there it is. Professor's Road. North of Adler. So I need to go back a bit. You have auto-tune and could do a little Stitch rap on it if you can do his voice. You can do his voice? That's awesome! You used to do puppets for Children's Church Theater, or Children's Church years ago, plus watching a lot of Sesame Street and Muppets. I love it! Love that Son of Light! Oh right, a laser sound from one of my favorite educational games, Math Blaster Episode 1, was used alongside the Doritos and Mountain Dew meme in a commercial. I didn't like that. I can understand that. Oh, gotta go back up. This way. Alright, so there's Adler. I need professors. Which I think is this. Yep, Professor's Road. That's awesome. I just helped with making movies a while ago. The Stitch voice just came at one time and stayed since your melting hearts whenever you use it. I love it.
I'm having deja vu. This house seems so familiar.
Here it is.
Greetings. Would you be here about my violin by any chance?
Why, yes.
I saw from your posters that it was stolen. The name is
A cluster of
Sherlock Holmes.
Mountain Dew sauce. Would it be
Very
known as
pleased to meet you, Mr. Holmes.
Dubage?
I'm Anthony.
Maybe.
Anthony Jones.
I could
But,
see that.
By the sounds of it, you haven't seen my instrument, alas. But if there's anything you can do to help locate it, I'd be most glad.
Okay. I want to help.
It would be another crime if I let some petty thief get away with your beloved violin. Let me help you find it.
Oh, thank you very much.
That would
I
be
cannot
awesome.
tell you how grateful I am.
Yes, we
Come
just want to
inside,
help
I'll
this
show
dude
you
find his violin. We're just gonna help this dude find his violin.
Feel free to look around.
Wait a minute. Oh, that's John over there. Okay, I'm like, wait, how did he go from there to there?
This cover is dusty. It hasn't been taken off for a long time.
Let's see. Aha! A violin
The
bow.
thief left the bow. I suppose he prefers pizzicato.
Maybe.
The jagged bottle reeks of cheap whiskey.
Ooh, some blood. So whoever it is might
Clumsy
be
the
bleeding.
thief to cut himself on the glass he just broke. The scrap of fabric is covered in white stains.
In white stains? I thought I saw some blood stains on it.
An utterly useless theft deterrent for a glass display case. Nothing was taken except
Hydrate.
the violin. How odd.
Thank you, thank you. I thought I saw a putty tat. I did see a putty tat. Anything in the newspaper? Anything on the desk? Ah, but there is something on the bookshelf.
I see you've received many accolades.
Ah, those are from a long
Gotta
time
go for a
ago.
bit, have to switch trains
I
real
used to
quick.
perform a lot
Alrighty,
in my youth.
Phelan.
These are intricate pieces of music.
Be safe.
Beautiful if my sight reading holds true.
Of course Sherlock would be able to sight read. Ah,
The door
broken
was kicked in.
lock. It was kicked in. This door's open. Is there anything else that we might need to see?
We could bake apples here, or smoke a duck. Ooh, or make pizza.
There's
You like
rats.
pineapple?
There's rats in this apartment. All right, it's time for some chemical analyses. Early morning math. You loved these Sherlock Holmes movies that just came out with the girl Billy something from the TV show Stranger Things. Is that the one with Robert Downey Jr.? Okay. -2. So 2 and -2. Let's see about maybe that. And then... No, that's Dr. Dolittle, isn't it? The guy who played the new Superman was in it with her, you think? Henry Cavill. I don't know. I really don't know. Alright, let's reset. So if we did this 2 and -2, that could work. And then -5. And then that one's a 4. So what we could do is do that for the 5. And then we can do that for that to make -2, or make that a 2. And then that's a -6. John! Today's the day! Yes! After this, I am totally heading downstairs, logging onto Disney Plus, and making a day out of watching all the Doctor Who. All the Doctor Who! In fact, let's see. No, not that one. I got all of the... Here we go. Only like 11 or so doctors. No, there's way more. I haven't yet to see the series Emolga Holmes. I need to. And then we'll do that to that. And then... Oh, wait. And confirm. Mystery Science Theater 3000 was pretty good. I haven't seen a whole lot of it, to be honest. But I have seen a few episodes, and I've always enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the episodes that I've seen. I need to check out more. Uh-huh. That's the impression I got from the episodes that I've seen.
Anything else you'd like to know?
Yes, anything and everything. Where were you?
You weren't here when the burglary happened, correct?
I was tending to my wife's grave at the cemetery. I was only gone a few hours.
Yeah, from my understanding on
Locked
Mystery
the door
Science
before
Theater
leaving.
3000, they basically just do the pick a movie and then they review it. I'm gonna go ahead and whisper that to you, Son of Light. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll send it to you in a DM on Facebook. Or not Facebook, Discord. There we go.
Does anyone else live
You've
here?
heard great things, just
No.
still haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I've
My
only
dear
seen like
Emily
maybe
died
2 or
long
3
ago.
episodes myself.
And
So
God never blessed us with
I need to see it again.
I used to give music lessons, but nobody visits me anymore.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the Prime sub, Son of Light. You could have used that for anybody. Thank you so much. Mystery Science Theater 3000 is actually uses commentary for its comedy. You don't get it much, even though you're doing what they did with all the movies. Gotcha. So we've got this pinned. Why are there rats and spiders? Ah, here we go. Anthony Jones, music teacher. There's a story about the main host going head to head with people who sent him into space. Whoa. How are we able to follow this blood trail all this way? That's what I'm most curious about. Is how is he doing that? This is true, I am Sherlock Holmes. Where did it... Ah.
The trail stops here among the waste.
Right? Can you just smell the blood? That would explain it. Exactly. He's a super detective, I tells ya. Okay, becomes muddled by a fruit merchant's cart.
Hello, sir. Would you like some fruit? Fresh from the orchard?
I'm not hungry, but I'm looking for a violin that was stolen. Any chance you saw someone with one?
Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah,
It
Hugh
was
Jackman
sellers,
did
sir.
a great
And they
job
were
as
very good
Wolverine.
customers. They ate lots of fruit. And said
I
that my donkey
loved
looked
him
like
as
their
Wolverine.
friend.
He did
Left-
fantastic.
Lieutenant Sean.
A lieutenant.
Like,
you
what's
see
Marvel
Wolverine?
and what's
No,
DC?
sorry, sir.
I
was
know,
up in
I
one of
know,
the
right?
bars.
I sometimes will
Oh,
get mixed
and
up
sir,
which one is
The
which.
sailors also took my donkey. So I guess they weren't very good customers. They promised to return him, but they didn't come back. My father will kill me if he finds out. So I'm still waiting here for them.
Do you know Anthony Jones, the musician? He lives nearby.
Of course. Mr. Jones is very
I completely agree.
never barks.
I completely agree.
Fun as
Son
he
of
was.
Light and John John,
I'm yet
he
to crack
was
smile, so
perfect
pray
for the
tell.
role, and nobody else could
The
replace
first
him.
time they came by, the sailors mentioned something about music, so I told them Mr. Jones can teach them how to play. Wait, so what is his violin? Oh,
You couldn't have known they would steal from the old man.
Exactly.
Fortunately,
He's
you
a
made up
kid.
for it
He
with your
wouldn't have
testimony.
known.
I'll find them and your donkey soon
This
enough.
fan-made
Stay put.
movie of Gambit and Rogue, the guy who played Gambit was so spot on. That's awesome. That's so cool. If you think about it, could you link me to that? Yeah, Hugh Jackman did great in The Greatest Showman. He did fantastic. Perhaps other merchants by the cathedral did. Oh, we've got hoof prints.
Someone must have seen where they took it. It's a donkey, for heaven's sake.
Whoa! Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. Whoa!
Excuse me, just one question.
Searching in
I
the
don't think I'm rich
darkest
enough to talk to you, sir.
Your sweat soaking through the floor. Whoa! Doctor! How you doing, STL? I hope you're doing well. How's your Saturday and your Thanksgiving? And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. It's taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real gets left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. You'll feel the dream, can't you see it pouring open? Just surrender 'cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's pouring open. It's a preacher in the pulpit and you'll find devotion. There's something breaking at the brick of every wall that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you wanna go where it's covered in all the
Take a
colored
look. Try it on.
lights?
It'll be a nice the finest clothes for the finest citizens.
You're at home currently, but your wife and you may end up being slightly dumb in the brain holes and driving back out to your in-laws after she gets off of her second job, even though they're saying that you'll probably get snow tonight. What's snow? What's snow? Is that weird white stuff that's cold? We don't get that here, except for up in the mountains. Right? Definitely need to watch and sing along to The Greatest Showman. It's that beautiful white stuff that falls from the sky. Winter's your favorite season because of snow. I love it. I wish we got more. I really do wish that we got more snow. Like, that would have been
Perfect choice.
amazing. Okay, so where's our... Oh, I went the wrong way. We gotta find our buddy over here.
Can I ask you a question?
Listen, friend, I like your face. I'll tell you.
You moved from Florida to Indiana because of cold weather. You're older now and it's just not as good on your bones and your wife. How's your wife feeling, by the way? It's already snowed for you a bit, Phelan? My sister and brother-in-law were trying to get their roof fixed up before it snowed. Still in the rehab place for a bit longer. Gotcha. Definitely praying for her. Just tried to call her. She must be sleeping due to the other person in the room snoring loudly and she couldn't sleep. Oh no! By near a drinking fountain, by the archway with a column. Do they have any idea how much longer? Eating some breakfast, chilling out with Sherlock Holmes and the amazing Donna. How's my day going? So far, so good. Got a little bit of a nose thing going on, but that's typical these days in the morning. I think it's the weather change. Near a drinking fountain by the archway with a column. It did snow here in Germany, but it didn't stay, but it should be snowing in the next few days. Hey, there you go. You got a lot of nose thing going on, but that's just because your nose is gigantic. Aww. I'm sure it's not that bad, Save.
Take a look. Try it on. It'll be a nice purchase.
Sometimes the weather change makes it where my whatever it is that makes phlegm just work overtime. Exactly, Phelan. Hashtag SIC. It's still up in the air. She has to show improvement before they can let her come home. Gotcha. That makes sense. Oh yeah. Phlegm. That's how you remember it's spelled phlegm. Exactly. Rudolph's nose was cute. He didn't know it yet. The drinking fountain. Yeah, he had a little red light for a nose. For a nose. Well, was Rudolph's nose cute though? It just served a utility. I mean, it did both. It was cute and had a purpose.
Come closer and try something on. You won't regret it.
Near a drinking fountain by the archway with a column. It was cute. He made a little reindeer girlfriend, kind of, that liked his nose. Exactly. Exactly. Just accepts the cuteness. Accepts the fact that you are cute. What the fox say? Wop pop 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 pow. Wop pop 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 pow. Wop pop 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 pow. What the fox say? Hatte 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 ho. Hatte 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 ho. Hatte 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 ho.
The best antiques in the district.
It blinked and made a little noise, right? You and your wife just watched through the old claymation Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer last year, and a few times we both visibly cringed at some of those lines. You jokingly were like, I'm gonna make a Twitter account and get this cancelled. Drinking fountain near the archway with a column.
Come closer and try something on.
Yeah, what lines were that bad? I'm curious.
You won't regret it.
Near the archway with a column. Cat! How you doing? How are you feeling, Cat? I know, right? Something getting canceled on Twitter? Never! Do any of you remember that one about the donkey? Small one. I don't know. It sounds familiar. You're decent, just woke up, so we'll see how the day progresses. Hey, there we go. I'm doing well! Doing well! I have yet to get coffee, but I will after stream. I'm thinking of running over to Wendy's and getting one of their... Part of me wants their vanilla frosty cold brew. Because what they did was they would put... Nestor the long-eared donkey! That's what it was! Yes! Sol and I at one point went to go get their... What was it, Sol? That maple bacon biscuit or something? Maple bacon sausage biscuit or something like that? It was so good. And they have this new cold brew where they put the flavoring, like a creamer of the frosty, either chocolate or vanilla. And I think now that it's winter, they have peppermint. And you can get that in your cold brew. And I'm like, yes, I would absolutely love that. Right? It was absolutely delicious. But with it being as cold as it is, I'm debating whether or not I should get a cold coffee or just go downstairs and get a hot French press. Time to cancel someone else on Twitter. Just kidding, I don't even have a Twitter account. Ooh, what's for breakfast? Hello! Let's see, is it Why-woo-ass? Why you ask? Hoof tracks.
The donkey was being stubborn, but so were they.
There we are. The first lead in our
Ooh, a
asinine
microwavable
chase.
breakfast burrito. I love it. Sounds good. Enjoy your lurk. You do think the bullying in the one Rudolph movie about Baby Happy New Year was kind of not good. Yeah. The one I remember the most was the animated one with Whoopi Goldberg, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the movie. Show me the light when I feel the dark, a ray of sunshine, a rainbow's arc. Show me
This must
the
be Lieutenant Sean.
light.
The sailors couldn't get him inside the tavern.
Don't forget to point the boy to his donkey on our way back.
Oh, they made fun of his teeth. Oh, poor guy.
Good grief. Those drunks are wreaking havoc in there.
Scrooge was probably your favorite Christmas Carol type one. Oh yeah. Hey, first try. Put a little love in your heart. I always loved Sir Patrick Stewart as Scrooge. Let's take a look and see if we can find these sailors. Speaking of Scrooge, your university had a book sale and you managed to buy some Christmas stories from Charles Dickens from 1924. That's cool. There we go. Yeah, were they like really, really early editions? Oh, we're gonna get to arrest some sailors.
Gonna kick his out. Like hell.
Haha! First one.
I'm coming for you.
Gotcha.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Exactly, you'll live, dude.
Overcome him, don't...
Oh, where? What? My camera's back me.
I'm coming for you. Dodge this! I'm coming.
There we go.
The snuff's ready.
Yep, I got to shoot his hat off.
Won't work this way.
Oh, come on. I got his bottle thing on his back.
I'm coming for you.
Okay, there's that. Hold on,
Snuff's
chat.
ready.
I will get back to you momentarily. There we go.
Take a rest, my friend.
Yep, we
Give
shoot
him a
his
pepper
hat
snuff.
off. You got actual Christmas Carol? Oh, ow. Ow. I'm dead. I almost got it on the first try. I think those are my last two. Yeah, shoot the bottle, burn him to death, right? Usually I end up accidentally killing them instead of doing what I need to do to arrest them. Shinky McShankmeister proved his name is accurate yet again. Right? Oh, come on. There. Oh, come on, I got the bottle.
I'm coming.
Alright, so now I gotta get the other brother.
No more crime for you until next month.
Gotta get Shinky McShankmeister. I like that name. I really do. I really do like that name a lot. Come on, let me get behind you.
Won't work this way.
The Shinkinator. I like that one too.
I'm coming for you.
Weaken him first.
I tried.
I'm coming.
There. I can't weaken him. He won't turn around.
I couldn't miss the party.
They don't have Thanksgiving, they have Shanksgiving. You think his cousin Stabby McStabberheimer is Stabby McStabbenheimer. It's the Stabby Brothers. It's the Stabby Brothers. Third time's the charm, right? Nope, no healing potions.
When a king is out, like hell.
There we go. Alrighty, sounds good. Phelan, enjoy that soup. Got him.
Don't bother moving.
Stabby McStabberson.
Good day.
Good day. I love that.
Too simple.
The snuff's ready.
I love it. He's just like, good day. Oh, it's the Stabbington brothers. Oh, come on.
No, you killed him.
Sorry. I was aiming for the bottle. Behind them. Alright. Come on.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Ah. those last two. It's the Stabbington brothers. If I could get past the Stabbington brothers, right? They sure can.
What a king is out. Like hell.
Hello. Good day.
I'm coming for you.
It starts off so easy.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
You've lost. Alright, now for the Stabbington brothers.
Don't cry.
Coming.
What the? That's not even fair. Alright, you're gonna just die.
It won't work this way.
I'm coming for you.
Hey, you could have kept him alive.
Not really. There.
No more crime for you.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Now see, these guys are easy to guess. There we go. I know, right? Clap, clap, clap,
The
clap.
snuff's ready.
Where is... Oh, it's right there. Haha.
Ow! Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
There was one more. At least. Haha, there he is.
I thought we were against
What?
murder.
I had his hat! I did his hat! Not him.
No more crime for you and
The snuff's ready.
Well, okay then.
well, they left me no
Right?
choice. I think I might be nearing intoxication myself just from the smell of them.
But when they're being that, when the game is that sensitive, and what's even worse, he's changing into someone I don't recognize. I don't know if I can bear to be a part of it anymore, but do I have a choice? Alright, let's go see if we can talk to some of these sailors. Apparently not. Can I go in here? Yeah, I need to mop up all the, strawberry jam. The strawberry jam, that's right. That's what it is. Exactly, we fight him off and apparently that's it. It should be somewhere inside the tavern. Uh-huh.
The maker's stamp suggests it was made by a student of Pressender. Quite a lovely instrument.
And somehow, after all the mayhem, it's still in one piece.
Alright, we did it. And now we gotta take it back to Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones. Alright, where is he? He is at Professor's north of Adler. Yeah, okay. We fight him off, we get this violin back, and that's it. That's apparently it, Dreamer. Let's see if we can find... Let's see if we can... Oops, sorry, dude.
Try
sorry,
it on.
dude.
It'll be a nice purchase.
Let's see, is that the fruit cart? I mean, it is a fruit cart. You were just causing violins earlier.
Come closer and try something on. You won't regret it.
This is true, I was. I gotta find the kid watching his dad's fruit cart or whatever. Going the wrong way. Sorry, kid. You ran into me. I know, right? I love when STL does that. That's my favorite thing about any STL streams. All the dad jokes intensify.
This is our last chance, Sherlock. The boy will lose his donkey.
You're right. We're gonna go...
Take a look. Try it on.
Where is he? Is he up this way? I'm trying to remember where this kid and his fruit stand were.
Refresh your interior. Pick what you like.
What's up?
Extra, extra.
They should have pinned it. Hello there, Apathetic. Good morning, good morning. I hope you're doing well.
Refresh your interior.
Merhaba. Nasılsın?
Let's see. Yeah, exactly. I like doing the easy route. But I also want to make sure that I'm pronouncing names correctly. Sorry guys, I'm trying to turn around and you guys are right there. You woke up 5 minutes ago, but so far you're great. That's awesome.
Take a look. Try it on. It'll be a nice purchase.
Why can I not remember where that kid is with his cart?
Exquisite furniture for your home.
He's gotta be around here somewhere.
Extra, extra. A very British scandal.
Mannequinek?
The British envoy has
Mannequinek.
defiled
I like it. Sorry, ma'am. Mannequineko. 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 I will practice that. And practice and practice and practice. Ah, here he is!
I found your donkey. It's not far from here, outside the Wet Whiskers Tavern. You'd better go after it before someone decides to borrow it again.
Thank you, sir. I'll be quick as a flash.
Perfecto!
Hey, Yusuf,
¡Qué
please look after my
bueno!
cart, okay? And don't eat anything. Well, you can have a couple of grapes, but only the small ones.
I look forward to the beautiful reunion.
It was awesome! How was yours? Yeah, mine was really, really good. Alright, what road am I on? Ah, Adler. Okay. And then... here we are! Oh, good! I'm glad it was awesome. What were some highlights?
Here's your violin, Mr. Jones. It might have gained a few nicks and scratches, but considering what it's been through, it's a miracle that it's still in one piece.
God
This
bless
is true.
I am deeply in your debt, Mr. Holmes. The scratches don't matter. They are like scars, each telling a story. It is the sound that matters.
Oh, that is a good
You
point.
should hear her sing.
It would be my pleasure.
This melody, Sherlock. Don't you recognize it?
Uh-huh. Here we go. Early
Look up,
memories.
Sherry.
Your nephews
There
came
used to be
home
an
from
attic up
school
there.
for the
We
holidays.
used to
That's
sneak in
great.
from the roof and listen to Mr. Jones play when we were children.
I love
You should tell the old
it.
man the truth.
That's one thing I love about the
think it will mean a lot to
holidays,
him.
is that family gets together. Ooh, and the best turkey on the planet. I love it.
Bravo! I'd forgotten how beautiful
I
a violin
love it. We
sounds
did
in
our
the skilled
turkey in
hands of a
the
virtuoso.
Traeger smoker,
Melody.
and
brought
it
back some
turned out
memories.
absolutely
I
amazing.
have a confession
We
to make,
figured out
Mr.
we made
Jones.
way too
As a
much
child, I used to
stuffing
sneak into the attic above
because we
this
thought we would
very
have
room
more people
and
over, so we made
listen to you play.
twice as much stuffing as we
Spellbound
probably
vibes.
should have.
Oh,
And then we didn't quite make
After my
enough
wife's
green bean
death,
casserole, but
it was
now we know for
difficult
next
to
year, double the
pick
green
up the
bean
violin
casserole because it's the
But knowing
favorite,
someone was listening,
but also make a little less stuffing.
a young man like yourself could breathe a second life into this instrument. It's a remarkable
Oh.
outlet for one's emotion. You should have it.
I
Traeger
can't
or
accept that.
Traeger is OP
And
for
I
sure.
don't play.
Ooh, you brined it for
it's never too
18
late to
hours
learn,
before
Mr.
you
Holmes.
smoked it. Oh, that
The way I
sounds
see it, The
good.
violin chose you. Take
That sounds so good. So that
I'm really glad
explains
we
how
helped him.
he was able to get his famous violin. All right, let's see. Casebook. Aww. The collie shenanigans? Oh, the collie shangles, that's it. Aw, thank you. I just try to treat others the way that I want to be treated, you know? STL is awesome sauce. Cool. It's awesome sauce as well. Aw, you're a sauce guy, so that's great news. Aw. If you want some awesome sauce, you gotta check out STL, Bearded Beowulf, Kishu Kyralia, Star Freckles, and Legend of Zyro are also all awesome sauce. Ooh. And Tie-Dye Chef Dave. If you want to learn how to cook, or just have somebody just welcome you into their kitchen, Tie-Dye Chef Dave is your man. You think that if Legend of Zyro was Greek, he would be obligated to change his name to Legend of Gyro? I have not had Gyro in a long time. But you are right, he would. He would have to. In the recent news... The recent news from Silverton. So now that we're done with this case, some of these I might have to try and do off stream, just because I'm not sure this is the kind of game I want to be streaming. You're gonna get out of bed and get ready for the day. Sounds great, Apathetic. Manekino? Hold on. Gotta go back up. Manekineko. There it is, Manekineko. Have a great day. You'll have to ask him if he's even 256th Greek in his lineage. I love it. You definitely should. We're gonna go look for the obituaries in the archives from the recent news from Silverton. Alrighty, citizens. Welcome back, John. How you doing? From Silverton. Uh-huh. That's a good point, John. Yeah, I was implied, therefore you're still back. Oh, that's funny. recent news. Maybe because it's recent. Maybe it's because it's recent. And because it's recent,
Killed
it
with
would
one
be...
perfect shot to each eye. Can you imagine?
Oh, you are the reason I always say I have returned whenever I return from doing something. You torture so many people about it that you just have changed the language I always used to use. But if you have returned, you need to give him back. Returned has a family. Returned has a family that needs him. Oh, precise hits. That's a good one. You still need to give returned back.
Killed with one perfect shot.
You have returned to Donna, not I have returned. But see, even then, it's a very... In that particular case, the dad joke still works, because you could technically be telling me that you have someone. Oh, man.
Killed with one perfect shot.
If only a comma could have been used there. Commas are important. Let's eat, Grandma, versus let's eat, Grandma, right? It is honestly a very difficult language.
Killed with one perfect shot to each eye. Can you? Killed with one perfect.
Well, okay.
Killed with one perfect shot.
Oh my goodness. There. New case of blindsided. Alright, so let's take a look at our map. We need to figure out where the nearest... Okay, that's the bookshop. That's the newspaper, yeah? Yeah, news kiosk. There we go. We need the news kiosk. There it is. I see it in the distance.
Extra, extra! That's interested in some Cordona news?
Uh-huh.
Check the front page. You won't regret it.
Let's see. Sherry is adept at getting the truth, even when people won't talk. The ninja could have done better, though may have looked cooler. Interesting. I think I'm going to take a really quick bio break, and I will be right back. Alright, we're back. Alright, so you got that, but we are looking at these. Actually, let's look at that. Top Hat Jones, one of the Eel's lieutenants, might know more than the common smugglers, but he's unlikely to talk to anyone who's not part of the gang. Okay, so we need to figure out... I need to disguise myself as one of them. Maybe we'll do a different one. Maybe we'll do this blindsided one. That could work. We'll do that. The southwest side of Grand Saray in the old ruins. So southwest. No, that's southeast. Southwest. Old ruins. There it is. Let's go on down there. I can read a map, guys, I promise. Going down this way. We'll just follow the land all around.
Good day, sir.
Merhaba.
Hello.
Good day to be alive.
And by extension, a poor day to take a bullet.
What happened here? Did you happen to see
Do you know
anything?
what happened here?
Officer said there was a duel, shots fired, and then that fellow took his last breath. Reminds me of last year.
So the inspectors
Last
have
year?
been and gone.
Of course. Police don't let an undertaker do his work before they finish theirs.
Do you know
died?
who was
Oh,
killed?
no, mister. It is not my place to say.
Not your place. Nonsense. As you say, he won't mind.
This is
Death
true.
with dignity. That's all we can hope for, sir. He doesn't need his name out there.
So what
You
happened
mentioned a
last
previous
year?
incident.
It was in the old city ruins. I remember the deceased was very rich. Front page news, very, very rich he was. But a coin makes a poor shield, as I always say. And who needs it when a view like this is free?
Aw, that would be so cool, STL. I think yours is coming along though.
Why are you just standing there?
Why
I came
are
to
you
take the
just
deceased to
standing
the
there?
cemetery, but caught sight of Mother Nature's bounty and had to drink my fill. He won't mind anyway. Let me
Oh,
tell you,
I'm
friend,
sure he
Sweet
won't.
sea air, the calming whisper of the waves. It's a salve for all ills.
This is very true.
We're done.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Please tell me that that was heard before the ad break. I'm gonna stand here for the ad break because that was hilarious. That was absolutely hilarious. Oh man. Alright, we've got just a few more seconds of our ad break left. And then we can come back. There we go. Alright guys, welcome back from the ad break. Please tell me that Sherlock's last bit of dialogue was caught before you guys went on the ad break.
This man is no more. He's ceased to be. He's
Oh, now you're
expired and
getting
gone to meet his
ads.
maker.
Okay.
He's a stiff. Bereft of life, he rests in peace. You know the rest.
Predictably, the rumors were exaggerated. The blindfold
Nope,
was
it
intact
wasn't.
with both eyes unharmed.
Okay, so we finished talking to the guy, right? And we click on leave and he goes, "We're done." Sherlock just goes, "We're done."
The bullet entered the heart at an angle, implying it was fired from an elevated position. He died instantly.
Oh, a key. We have a key with an
for
eagle
first,
on it.
I'll take it.
John, why are you pointing at him? Look at him, he's just like, it's almost like, hello? Phelan, thank you so much for your Prime sub. That means so much that you picked me to use that. Welcome back. Hey. So 3 out of 4. I'm not sure if I'm seeing anything. Aww! That means so much! That means so much, Phelan! Thank you! is this supposed fourth clue? Maybe it's one that needs that? No? Huh. One, two, three, four, five. He's got all 5 fingers. Looks like all 5 fingers there too. So that's another mysterious clue. John, are you pointing to where this 4th clue is?
Predictably, the rumors were exaggerated.
He's like, no,
The
no,
blindfold is
no,
intact
there.
with both eyes unharmed.
Yeah, see? No, 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 no. There.
Predictably, the rumors were exaggerated. The blindfold is intact with both eyes unharmed.
Is it... Ah, okay. I thought I'd looked
Webley
at that, but
top-break
apparently
revolver.
not.
Blank cartridges filled with a wax-covered
Ooh.
gelatin bullet. Effectively harmless, even at close range, but leaves a nice red splash on impact.
Interesting. So now we're back at the, what you call it? The place from earlier with the statues.
Your opponent was behind you. A blindfold, discarded or lost.
And
The duelist
bullets.
eventually reloaded his gun, but all the cartridges were filled with red non-lethal rounds.
Or were they? So that's 1 and 2. A duelist suit. We just literally pick up the suit. We're just like, yeah, this is ours. The dual oath. Alright, let's take a look here then. Sometime in the last year in the old city. Let's go ahead and pin that. He was facing the other way. We already looked all over there. So how is your soup, Phelan? Oh, stretch. And... hydrate! The double take of self-care. I love it. Oh, this was something I did not see before.
Blank cartridges filled with red wax-covered gelatin bullets. Most assuredly non-lethal, if rather theatrical on impact.
Okay.
The corner of the box is broken, likely from being dropped. A case for dueling Webley revolvers.
Had to put a bit of water in it because it was quite salty. I love it. I'm glad you were able to figure all that out. Let's see. I'm glad it tastes good.
You know what? That Undertaker has a point. It is beautiful here.
I think he was referring to the part down by the water. Okay. So he was shooting in the opposite direction. It was your first time making
Red
it from
stains,
scratch. It
relatively
was
fresh.
definitely an experience, but you'll be making it again in the future. I love it! So what was your recipe for that? Let's see, so we have some blood there. Aha!
A Lamat revolver, 42 caliber. One chamber is empty, the others are filled with live rounds.
Oh. Interesting. So that would explain it, because he probably... the person he was dueling with... Aha! Here we go, let's see if we can do this on the first try! Alright. There's that. That. There. There. So there was somebody up there. I think he was facing there. Oh, and there's one up here. Okay. So this is... okay, so they took all of their... they all took their weapons. Yes.
The victim was killed by someone up on the wall. It may have been the referee who took advantage of the duelists while they were blindfolded.
Just a whole chicken, carrots, celery,
Seems
leek, and some
plausible, but I must
spices and
consider all
herbs.
options.
Letting that
There was
cook
another
for about
person
an hour
here.
and a half, and then cooking the noodles in the broth. I love it! Very nicely done. That sounds like a delicious recipe. So we did all that again? Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We can exit. So other than the amount of salt, what would you have changed? Aw, you have a great day, Doctor! And I will definitely keep being awesome, and I will see you on Tuesday. And hope you have a fantastic weekend. And December 1st. There we go. So what we need to do is we need to go up to Scalito, to Cordona City Hall. Yes! Just accept it, STL. Accept the love! Alright, so we're gonna look in our casebook. We're gonna pin that so that we know which evidence we are looking for. In Old City. Wait. Not that either? Sometime in the last year. Oh, you'd probably put some herbs in of some kind of a bag so you can get them out easily. Okay. That makes sense. I hope the next time you make it, it turns out even better. So, salt and herbs in some kind of a bag. Alright, that works. Cordona Chronicle. Let's see if we can get to their archives, because that could probably help us with multiple cases. There it is, Cordona Chronicle. Haha! Please don't mind me, sir. Just looking at the horses. Yeah, that's awesome that it's all in all a really good soup. There. It's a... You could say it's super. You could say it's a super soup. And while we're here, let's take a look in our casebook for this one. I'm so glad. We're gonna take a look in here. Recent obituaries from Silverton. Haha! Me too! Puns are awesome! Absolutely love them. Alright, so now that we have that, let's go ahead and go back to Blindsided. There we go. The young heir to one of Cordona's richest families has died in a blind duel. During the curious incident, the victim, who cannot be named until all of his family are informed, stepped in the wrong direction, falling off the cliff to his death. The survivors have expressed their deepest regrets and sworn to never duel again. You're always the friend that gets side-eyed because of your puns. Oh, me too. Me too. There was one time I was visiting Kishu, and she was like, "Oh, it's a mile until we merge. Awesome, we've still got some time." And I went, "Oh, I guess it's not an emergency yet." And she was like, "Tuck and roll, Donna, tuck and roll." All in jest, of course. Loaded with live ammunition. Let's see what this... Thank you! I loved it too. I was rather proud of it. Let's go ahead and head back to the old ruins and talk to the Undertaker, presenting this evidence. Right, John? It was hilarious. It was one of my favorite puns I've ever made. And one of my other favorites was one time my sister and I's college was trying super hard to be like super hip with all the people that liked agua fresca. And they would have like, oh, it's lime infused water, lemon infused water, you know, whatever it was. And at one point they had lemon infused water with sugar. Lemonade. And so my sister and I were at a church picnic a few years, maybe around that same time, if not a few years after, and she was talking about how much she loves ramen, but ramen is ramen and soup is soup. And so I was like, you know what, you're right. Ramen's not soup. It's chicken infused water with noodles. You went to a natural history museum last weekend and they had an exhibition with minerals and all that. You looked at your friend and said, "This exhibition rocks!"
I love this place. So peaceful here, yes.
As is your chicken noodle soup. Exactly. Is there... I wonder if there might be something I'm missing from this. Okay, so he ran up. This is true though. It is chicken infused water with noodles.
You're not even trying,
come
Sherry.
on.
Concentrate.
Oh. Oh. No? It's not that?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Okay, so they're both blindfolded. Let's see what this one is. Ah, somebody else.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
He was like, no,
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
You finished your chicken and noodle infused water and now you feel better. I'm so glad. Okay, so they picked up everything. Maybe he was heading up?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
I'm so glad that your soup helped you feel better.
not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Alright, maybe he wasn't doing that. Aww. I'm so glad. I'm sorry your day was rough, and I'm glad I could help you.
The victim was killed by someone up on the wall. There may have been someone else here.
Is there
a fourth
anything else
person
that...
waiting for an
You know what?
opportunity
Here's what
to
we're gonna do.
strike.
Dear Lord, right now we just bring Phelan before you. I don't know exactly what's going on that caused the rough day, but you do, Lord, and thank you so much for Phelan and just the joy that he brings. Lord, I pray that you help his day get better and continue to improve. I thank you that soup helped and that my stream was able to be a bright spot in his day through you, Lord. And I ask that you just be with him and give him peace, comfort, and whatever else he might need. In your name I pray. Amen. Let's go talk to this Undertaker person.
Sometimes
There
I
we
think
go.
beauty can
You're
blind
welcome.
you. Or
Anytime,
you can be
Phelan.
blind to
Anytime.
beauty, you know? Did he see it all around him, do you think? Before he covered his eyes and drew his pistol?
Let's get to the
Can we
point.
please leave the nattering behind?
Oh, friend, relax. Life's too short to be short with people.
Enough tomfoolery. Give me the victim's name.
I told you that's his business, not yours. 2 men duelled, 1 man died. When you hit a rock, stop digging.
Well...
There is more to
More to
this
the
case than meets the eye. The
eye.
victim fell not to his dual opponent, but a hidden marksman in the ruins. Abandon your oversimplistic ideals and tell me the name of the deceased so his killer can be caught.
Oh, that is wrong, to be sure. Okay, the man's name was Eric von Staub. I heard the officers say that he lived in Scaladio.
At last. You may return to your vacant stare.
You may return to your vacant stare. Let's see, that's probably going to be up here. Right? Eric von Staub? Interesting name, but I kind of like it. Let's see if I can find anything on him in these archives. I've still got that pinned, right? Nope, I need to pin it. Alright, citizens. Scaladio. There it is! 1857 to 1880. Okay, that matches about what I thought I saw him look like. Mother was Irma. Died in a horse accident. His dad also died in probably that same horse accident. Sister Magda Irma von Staub. Von Staub residence on Baskerville Street between Vernet and Bonaparte in South Scalido. Or Scaladio. Alright, we're gonna do that. The Staub portion can be translated into English. They sound very German. They do. They really do. And I'm thinking... I know this island is on Italy, if I remember correctly. Like it's part of Italy. But I think it would be one of those that maybe they could get to, you know, somewhere. I know Europe is small enough, well not small enough, but like the places are so close together that you can go to quite a few different European countries in the span of a day. Baskerville between Burnett and Bonaparte. Baskerville was over here. Between Burnett and Bonaparte. Okay. You can go to France in about 30 minutes. Exactly! Like, take a look at that. That's, in and of itself, is pretty cool. You know? Because I'm like, here on the west coast of the US, everything is so spread out. And so it always amazes me when everything can be reached in just a span of, like, when you can go to multiple places in just the span of a few minutes. That's why you also got to visit a few countries already. Exactly! I think that is so cool. I heard the garage.
Miss von Staub is awaiting the police, sir. Perhaps you might visit on another day.
Alright. Well, I just so happen the whole open border policy is really helping with traveling. That makes sense. There we go. Since she's awaiting the police, why don't we give her the police?
Good day, officer. Miss von Staub awaits you in her boudoir.
Good day, miss. I regret to disturb you at this tragic time.
Yeah, that was something that was really interesting to me, was going from,
Is his body still in that horrible place?
A horrible place?
Is that
I should
when I
introduce
was
you to the
going from
Undertaker.
France to
But first,
Switzerland,
you and I shall
my
get to know
first
one another.
time. We passed by what was clearly the border, but there was like nobody there to like check your passport or anything like that. And I was like, huh, that's interesting. She looks pallid. A greasy stain. Uses skin ointment. She has a warning band. The borders are still there, just not used. And that's always been so interesting, because that's so different from how things are here. All the bruises. Multicolored stains. A frail and sad lady in her 20s is the sister of the victim. Wears a black ribbon as a gesture of mourning, and her pallid face suggests she rarely leaves the house. While all her attire is neat, there are two interesting peculiarities. Multicolored paint flecks, a passion for painting. That could be, but I'm gonna go with that. I really think that's what I'm gonna go with.
I am Officer Holmes. I take it you are Magda von Staub, the sister of the deceased?
Oh, pardon me. Yes, I am.
My deepest condolences, Miss von Staub. Your brother's body will be returned to you shortly, as I believe the case will soon be closed. Nevertheless, there remain some formalities requiring attention. May I ask you a few questions?
Oh, if you must. But I'm unsure if I will be of much help.
Forgive my intrusion, but I must inquire about your bruises. Did
Exactly.
You take a
He's a good police officer.
I have a weak disposition. It is not so bad, but my skin marks more easily than a peach. It is the least of my sorrows.
But, Miss von Staub, I can tell you suffered new bruises even before the old ones had healed.
I have nothing more to add, Officer Holmes. It is what it is.
Did he have any enemies?
Do you know if Mr. von Staub had any enemies? Someone that may have sought to do him harm?
Enemies? I don't know. He and I did not discuss such matters, and he was rarely called upon by visitors. My brother's only guests were his friendly contests, but I was not allowed to participate. I merely heard it all from my room.
Contests?
Eric would practice shooting on the patio, and occasionally friends would join him, but I couldn't tell you if they ever argued.
Where were you when your brother died, Miss von Staub?
I was here painting Eric's portrait. My God, you could have asked the servants.
Alas, I needed to hear it from your lips. May I take a look at Mr. von Staub's room? His personal effects may prove invaluable in our understanding of the case.
Please do.
Exactly.
Here's the key.
Alright, let's go on over to his room. Oh, that leads outside. Well, okay then. So let's pin that. We can ask the servants.
Good day, officer. Miss von Staub awaits you in her boudoir. Good day, officer. Miss von Staub
Do you know
awaits
anything about
in
this?
her boudoir.
I'll gladly tell you everything I know, officer.
There we go. Von Staub's servants confirm that she did not leave on the day of the day of Eric's death. Okay, good, good. That rules her out.
Good day, officer. Miss von Staub awaits you in her boudoir.
I wonder if there's something else that I need to do first. Let's take a look around her room. See if there's anything in here that might need looking at. Oh. Okay, so this is like a backyard. Oh, here's the one with the bird key. Same outfit.
A handsome portrait of Eric. Miss von Staub does have talent.
Oh, looky there.
The rounds have been emptied.
And
The
the
black paint looks thick. It's been mixed with something.
Ooh.
Excellent score. She
Another
covered the locked
painting.
windows with paintings, but the atmosphere remains oppressive. Sad home for a young woman.
Agreed. see.
An ointment by a Dr. Herbert with a lavender and pine scent.
And we'll just take that. Okay, so this is her bedroom. And this must be his. Gun case, about 16 inches. Aha. Yoink my ointment. Yoink my ointment. That's what Sherlock thought. Exactly. We'll go take a look over there in a minute. Let's take a look here. Exactly what Sherlock thought. He was just like, yeah, we're gonna do this and this and this and this. We're just gonna take that. We'll do some,
Sir Barnaby
we'll do
Boddington,
some
1879.
testing on it to see if you're telling me the truth.
A wealthy man in his 60s.
Aha.
A typical crest for a league or a guild.
Mm-hmm.
Club headquarters, 190th anniversary celebration.
There we go. There, we found all the evidence there. He has a rather unhealthy obsession with that. Remnants of burnt paper. Alright, so let's take a look here. Ooh, we get to do more math. Let's do some chemical analyses. Alright, so we need a 6 red. -3 blue. So 3. That's not gonna work. Ah, here we go. 3 and 2 would be 5. And 1 and -3. And 1 and 3. So if I did -4. And then negative. Oh, that would be -2. So we need a +2. We need to make that a +2. So we're gonna turn that. That's 2 and -2. And then, oh. And then Alright, so that's a -5 and -2. Then we need that and that. That's -4, which would take me to -1. Wonder what this does. Oh, a taff. -3. No. Let's take that away. Put that away. Actually, yeah, let's turn this into -4. That could work. -4, -2. Huh. Okay. That's -4, -2. Plus the 3 here. And then oh, but that's a negative. Oh, I see. Okay. But I don't have any more. Because I can't combine anymore. You can only combine. Alright, so let's reset. So we know that if we did that and that, that would put us at 6 and 1. And we need that -5. Maybe. No, because we would need to turn some into negatives. Alright, we're gonna go ahead. I'm getting kinda hungry. So I'm thinking we're gonna go ahead and end just a little bit early today. So let's go over here to options. I wanna save. Why is it showing us this on sacrificial lamb rather than... Alright, you guys, switching over to just chatting. Right? Puzzles and mysteries always make me hungry, too. And it's coming up on 11, so I'm like, I'm getting close to my lunchtime. So we're going to go ahead and just say we're good to go for the day. Alright, you guys, I've had a blast. And we're going to figure out the ending of that mystery on Tuesday. So the streams for next week, Tuesday, and then with the DLC on Friday, and then next Saturday. That is our schedule for next week. And I hope you guys have an amazing week. Let's see who all is on. See if there might be somebody we want to raid. Let's see. No, not at the moment. So let's go ahead and we'll just end it here. And always remember that God loves you, and so do I. I'll see you guys on Tuesday, and have a fantastic weekend.